Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN. And today, guys, we got some breaking news for you as it concerns the NBA, the Washington Wizards, the Suns. Guys, as you can see from the title of this video and all across social media, according to Woj from ESPN and Shams Charania, according to the reports, guys, Bradley Beal is heading to the Phoenix Suns. Now, guys, before, like always, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate all your love and support you guys have shown me all across social media. So with that being said, what a breaking news. From Woj and from Champs Tarania. This is a big news when it comes down to the focal point of next season and the expectations now, what we could expect from the NBA and, what could be in store for next season, I have to say, when it comes down to it. So Bradley Beal is heading to the Phoenix Suns. Obviously, for those of you who are subscribed to the channel and know me, this is a Lakers channel, but anytime when there's a breaking news outlet, when it comes to any sort of athlete, a huge star heading to some sort of team, or just breaking news in general about that regards like the sports world, obviously this one comes to mind. And obviously Bradley Beal is now heading into a good situation now when it comes down to him going to the Phoenix Suns, teaming up with Kevin Durant, and of course he's going to team up with Devin Booker now. Now, according to more of the reports from Woj from ESPN, basically part of this deal is that the Washington Wizards are going to receive Chris Paul in the trade with a couple of players, and I believe multiple second-round picks and a pick swap. And I might be mistaken. I think that's mainly it. But for those of you who follow me on social media, I put all the facts and information about the trades that Woj put out. It's all according to him, so go check it out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. I really do appreciate it if you guys go check that out. And that's mainly the focal point of that trade. But obviously, the Suns, I believe they're only receiving, just Bradley Beal and a pick swap. That's what it is. So with that being said, guys, I just got a comment here from Rabbit. Welcome to the live stream. I really appreciate it. The Wizlets got robbed. Yeah, absolutely. When I saw the trade, like multiple second round picks and Chris Paul and I believe two players, involved in that trade. Talk about a robbed scenario. So with that being said, if that was the case, they should have traded with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers have a couple of second round picks and a couple of players that they could potentially trade to the Washington Wizards with, like Malik Beasley and Mo Bamba, all across the board. But for some reason, the Wizards only received Chris Paul, an aging Chris Paul, and a couple of players and multiple second round picks. I would understand if it's multiple first round picks. That's reasonable. That's out of the Lakers' pay grade to trade a pick for potentially Bradley Beal. But now, this one, most importantly now, it is very interesting scenario. And I agree with you, Rabbit. They got robbed for sure. So, hey, all power to them. Go ahead. If they want to get robbed, so be it. But with that being said, this is a weird scenario now that, like I said from the beginning, that things are going to change next season now. More expectations from the Suns to win it all next season. And, with the Lakers still trying to build a team now, we haven't reached free agency for us to, get to that particular level of potentially becoming not just a playoff team, but a Western Conference, maybe finals, contending team. But now with the Suns are going to be in the mix now, it kind of puts into a bit of a question now. Who will be the top team in the NBA in the Western Conference now? Obviously it's still the Denver Nuggets. They are the reigning champs, so I don't think they're not going to make any huge changes to their roster. But Now you have the Suns, the Lakers. You can make the argument maybe the LA Clippers could be part of the competitive team. The Grizzlies, of course, or maybe not with John Morant's suspension for 25 games, according to ESPN and multiple news outlets. Other than that, I mean, it's kind of hard to say now who will be the top team. And if those of you have any thoughts about it, please comment in this live stream. I will read them out. So please, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about this trade that went down to breaking news from Woj from ESPN, putting out there that, Bradley Beal is going to the Phoenix Suns in a trade. And obviously he has to decline his no trade clause to make that happen. Obviously he will, because he's going to a perfect situation with Kevin Durant and, what's his name? Devin Booker and the rest of the crew. I'm surprised, though, that the Washington Wizards, they didn't ask for, I believe, any All-Stars in the mix. Exactly. Yeah, that was the player I was talking about. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Rabbit, for bringing that out. It's Chris Paul, him, and multiple second-round picks. So, and Shamlit. So with that being said, Shamet, yeah, I think that's his name, probably. So with that being said, I'm surprised they didn't ask for an all-star or something. I mean, I forgot who's that center's name. He's not like a really good center, but I forgot who it was. But I'm just surprised. I'm so surprised that the Washington Wizards didn't ask for a lot. I mean, sure, you're getting Chris Paul, but he's aging, okay? He's at the end of his career. So, and I'm not sure about his situation with Washington. Maybe he will still ask for a release or maybe a buyout from the Washington Wizards. But it seems now that the Washington Wizards may want to keep Chris Paul after this now, after trading one of their top stars in the NBA. So with that being said, I mean, it's kind of questionable at the moment because, rumors has it for these past couple of weeks, and for those of you who have watched my videos, the conversation is Chris Paul wants to head to LA and, sign with either the Los Angeles Lakers, the LA Clippers, or just any sort of contending team so he can finally get a ring. So, and obviously the Lakers are just a perfect fit for him when it comes down to it. So with that being said, guys, I mean, it is very interesting type of scenario. I personally, I'd rather had Bradley Beal head to Miami, team up with Jimmy Butler and just build a dynasty there. Now for him going to the Phoenix Suns, it's kind of predictable now of who will win the NBA championship in 2024. So with that being said, guys, I mean, this is why I hate super teams. Now, somehow people may say the Lakers are a super team with LeBron and Anthony Davis, but still, this is a big three now heading into next season with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, and now with Bradley Beal. The NBA now, it's kind of questionable at the moment, or maybe it's not really that questionable because most people will say the Suns will win it next season. I mean, you can just hear it now from the analytics, from ESPN, and from all those news outlets saying that now they're going to pick the Phoenix Suns to win it now. So with that being said, I mean, it's going to be a questionable. Maybe not question. I'm repeating myself, so my apologies, guys, ahead of time. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, thank you for all of you for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. And once again, thank you, Rabbit, for your comments and helping me out with that one player. His name really escaped me at the moment. I don't have the information, the fact, because I'm in my car, and obviously I am doing this live stream after this breaking news. So, I know I haven't been going live for the past month now, but it's the off season and I have to work. So with that being said, I have to there's other priorities ahead when it comes to my personal life, but this one really really surprised me. I have to really say when it comes down to it. So, first round pick at least. Yeah, I believe one of those first round picks is a pick swap, I believe. So, and I know the Suns don't have a first round pick this year, all because of the trade that went down with the with Brooklyn for Kevin Durant to head to the Phoenix Suns. So, but yeah, I mean, it may be a pick swap. I might be mistaken. Thank you, Rabbit, for bringing that up. Thank you again. But yeah, I mean, this trade package, I mean, if all honesty, really, I mean, you know, the Lakers could have made this trade. They could have. I mean, you know, we have a couple of second round picks. We have a couple of players that could head to the Washington Wizards. I mean, with this trade, it really seems that the Washington Wizards, they're not going to contend in the West, or excuse me, in the East. So why did they make this trade? I don't understand why. I mean, it's just a dumb trade in my opinion. So, but you know, not a dumb trade for Bradley Beal, who's going to go to a perfect situation for him to start winning now. Better than what Damian Lillard is with the Portland Trailblazers. I mean, if anything, he should consider asking for a trade himself. I mean, you know, he wants to, I don't know, head to Miami or just go somewhere for him to, you know, potentially be competitive somewhere. So with that being said, I mean, you know, there could be lots of changes this offseason, but, you know, we have to wait and see. I mean, we haven't reached free agency yet for us to start talking, even the NBA draft. So with that being said, I mean, I'm just in Oz. I'm a bit shocked at the moment. I mean, I just had to go live for all of you to hear my reaction. I went on social media and posted all the information and the breaking news about this trade. So, and you know, it's just very interesting moment now. I mean, now more than anything, the Suns, the Nuggets, the Lakers, they're going to be, you know, one of the top teams in the Western Conference that are vying for a championship next season. So, and you know, it's going to be very fun to watch, and I really can't wait to see what will go down for sure. So it's going to be fun for sure. Other than that, guys, I mean, you know, just looking at the situation now, I mean, you know, now the Suns, they have full capabilities now of not messing this up next season. I mean, if they do, then they are, I guess they're a team that just doesn't win championships. I mean, that's what it is. So, but now more than ever, with Bradley Beal added on to the Phoenix Suns, you know, the sky's the limit for them to win it next season. So, yeah, I mean, other than that, I think I said the gist of everything that I wanted to say on this live stream. And for those of you who are joining, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. And once again, thank you, Rabbit, for your comments on here and a big help for that one player, Shamet. That was the player that I couldn't bring up in that exchange with Chris Paul and multiple second-round picks and a pick swap. And, you know, it's just crazy scenario now. And I believe it is a first-round pick as well. I think there's another first-round pick added on to the trade, but I think it's a future, because I know the Suns don't have a first-round pick this year. So, because I was doing mock drafts for this channel. So if you guys haven't watched it yet, please go check out the Lakers NBA draft prospect for 2023. I gave my own thoughts and opinions about that when it comes to the Lakers goals and thoughts about them potentially, you know, keeping the pick, according to the reports from Rob Pelinka, for them to potentially, you know, use the pick for the first round to draft somebody to be part of the Lakers' future after LeBron is gone. So, so with that being said, I mean, if you have any thoughts about it and who the Lakers should draft, go check out that video and please give me your thoughts about that. Otherwise, I mean, free agency, it's still a long ways away. I mean, it's only, I believe, like 2 weeks away. July 1st, I believe, is when the free agency market opens. So expect that, and I'm really excited to see who will be coming Lakers next season. And obviously, number one priority for the Lakers to do is obviously NBA draft Thursday. Yeah, next Thursday for sure. It's going to go down for sure. But if you guys haven't watched my video, Rabbit, if you haven't checked my video about the Lakers NBA draft, I mentioned also that I won't be surprised if the Lakers will trade the 17th overall pick. So, with that being said, I mean, there's a possibility that the Lakers could potentially keep the pick, or they will potentially trade the pick. So, I won't be surprised whatsoever if they do both. So, it's going to be a very fun NBA draft to watch, and I might be going live on Thursday on the NBA draft day as well. So expect maybe that to happen. I just have to make sure when the Lakers will select their pick, because I'll be working during that time. But I may go live after the fact for sure. So expect a live stream about the Lakers selection if they do decide to draft somebody. I mean, because this is going to be a very talented class in the NBA draft. I mean, when it comes down to Jordan Hawkins, Kobe Buffkin, there's just a lot of great athletes that the Lakers could potentially select in this year's draft. That will be a huge help to the team. NBA ready type players. So it's going to be a very fun, interesting, NBA draft that I really can't wait to go in depth and talk to you guys about it. I mean, I made a whole video about it, so please check that out. I really appreciate it. And guys, it's just it's gonna be fun. I really can't wait for next week. Next week is gonna be very fun to watch, especially the draft and who the Lakers will potentially select and the needs that they need to go after in the first round as well. So really can't wait for that. Other than that, I mean, when it comes to free agency, number one priority, and I made a whole video about this, the Lakers, they have to do whatever it takes to bring back their own players. When it comes to Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, maybe potentially now more than ever with Chris Paul out of the picture, if somehow he is not waived by the Washington Wizards, there's a possibility now that the Lakers will most likely bring back D'Angelo Russell, which obviously I made a whole poll on the community chat of the Lakers, them keeping D'Angelo Russell or trading him. The majority rules, all of you said the Lakers should potentially bring back D'Angelo Russell. So with that being said, I mean, it's just a great scenario for the Lakers to potentially go that route and see who will be the basic needs to target in free agency. When it comes to obviously number one priority is getting a center. Center is the most important thing for the Lakers to do when it comes to free agency. Obviously Naz Reid comes to mind when it comes to certain centers that the Lakers should potentially target. Brook Lopez is a guy that the Lakers could look at as well. But now with the Suns being the front runners now, with them trading for Bradley Beal, there's going to be a lot of players that are going to be, wanting to team up with the Phoenix Suns and Kevin Durant and all those guys to potentially win a championship next season. So, it's kind of an interesting scenario now of what the Lakers will, or what the Suns will do this offseason in free agency when it comes to certain free agents joining the Phoenix Suns. So, but the Lakers, they should not be hesitant. Okay, they should go into free agency and see the best needs available for them to potentially become a contending team next season. So it's going to be very fun to watch, and I really can't wait for this next season to start. It's a long ways away, but with this news, this breaking news, Bradley Beal is heading to the Phoenix Suns with the trade with the Washington Wizards, and Chris Paul is headed to Washington along with Shamet and a couple of second round picks. I believe a first round pick as well, and a pick swap, I believe. So with that being said, I mean, it's going to be a very fun off season for the Suns, obviously for the NBA, and now more than anything, with the Lakers now, they will potentially, be very competitive this off season. So hopefully Rob Pelinka will turn on his, his GM, his GM mode, and just go after the needs for the Lakers this off season. So really looking forward to free agency. It's a long ways away, but the draft is next week, so anything could happen for the Lakers to either keep the pick or maybe trade the pick for the 17th overall pick, either to improve the team or just maybe get some assets by just trading down to, I don't know, some team that has some draft picks available. So it's going to be a very interesting offseason. So please stay tuned, guys. I mean, please hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel so you'll be in the know about the Lakers and their offseason plans. And when it comes down to it, I mean, it's going to be a very fun offseason for the Los Angeles Lakers. For those of you who are joining me, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you'll be in the know about any breaking news about the NBA, the NFL. I mean, anything about the sports related breaking news. But for those of you who are Laker fans, please subscribe to the channel, and please follow me all across social media for any Lakers offseason content on this channel. So please do so. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, Bradley Beal heading to the Phoenix Suns. There's always been the rumors for these past couple of years that maybe he would have ended up with the Los Angeles Lakers, but now it's a reality when it comes to what Bradley Beal's goal is now, and now he is a Phoenix Suns. So now the Lakers should look at other scenarios now when it comes to bringing some talent and some help to become contenders next season, so they can compete with the teams like the Phoenix Suns, like the Denver Nuggets. So Rob Pelinka, he has a job to do, and hopefully he achieves that next heading into this off season and going into next season. So thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. Once again, thank you, Rabbit, for your comments on here. I really appreciate it, and thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. And once again, please, if you're a Lakers fan and you love Lakers content, please subscribe to the channel, and please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video, so you guys, or this live stream, excuse me, so you guys can check out my social media sites, and of course subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and once again, thank you all for all your love, support, and joining me on this live stream for the breaking news of Bradley Beal heading or traded to the Phoenix Suns, according to Woj from ESPN. And now more than ever, teams in the Western Conference, they're going to be competitive this offseason for them to improve their team and hopefully become a contending team next season, competing with the teams of the Phoenix Suns, the Denver Nuggets, and of course the Los Angeles Lakers as well, when it comes down to it. So thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Please stay tuned, because I will be going live on draft day, or if any news breaks out when it comes to the Lakers content related, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you'll be in the know about the Lakers offseason plans, and also for free agency as well. So please, it's really important that you hit that notification bell and subscribing so you'll be in the know about the Lakers offseason plans. So really can't wait for this offseason, and for those of you who are going to be joining me along the way, it's going to be worth it. So thank you all so much for the love, support, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. And I guess congratulations to Bradley Beal for heading to the Phoenix Suns and hopefully becoming championship contenders with the Phoenix Suns in his with his new team. Kudos to him. But regardless, this is breaking news, and I really looking forward to what teams are going to be doing in the off season, and it's going to be very fun, and hopefully you guys join me along the way. So thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.